Well, the Springbok team to play Samoa in the crucial game in our pool in the Rugby World Cup has been named, and there are a number of changes and a number of shocks. I think for me, let's run it from the back. Willie Leroux is in, and he should have been from the start. Jean de Villiers is going to play again, and that might be the last chance he gets, and they've moved him to number 13, which worries me because he didn't look very strong on defence. Damien de Allender therefore comes back at number 12, very deserved, he's been there. And then yet again, Heineke has fiddled with the fly half. He's gone back to Andre Pollard and Patrick Lambie. I think that's been one of the problems, that Heineke hasn't been able to decide who his best fly half is, and I think that disrupts the side to a certain extent. Then another key change for Rita Preyers to start, which is important. I think he's the guy that makes it all tick. You can see when he comes on, but he's been out for so long that we better hope he stays fit and he stays healthy and he doesn't pick up an injury. Another key change, Dejan Vermeulen is back, which that one really concerns me. Dejan Vermeulen, his nickname is Thor, the Thunder God, because he plays like that, and he's a physical, thunderous player, but he's had a neck operation and he's coming against Samoa. Now I must tell you about Dejan Vermeulen, there's nobody braver in any of the teams. So he will have a go, but let's just hope he's okay. And then let's have a look. Evan Etzebeth replaces Lotte. Yeah, that is probably with Victor Matfield. A lot of people expected it to be the two youngsters, but it hasn't gone that way. The props will be the same, Yanni du Plessis and the Beast. But there's an interesting change. Adrian Strauss as the starting hooker. But then even more interesting is that Bismarck du Plessis has dropped out of the 23 altogether, and Schalk Brits is going to be given a chance on the bench. Now, I haven't been able to pick up whether that means that that Bismarck might have picked up an injury. And then I think importantly they've gone with Frans Malherbe as the backup prop rather than Koenie Oosthuizen, because Koenie Oosthuizen just really looked quite unfit. And then on the bench, Pat Lambie's still there, which I had expected he might start moving Morné Steyn closer to get his goal kicker, to get the guy that knows Heineke's game, but he hasn't done that. And then Jesse Kriel obviously now is on the bench.